Hey everybody, my name is Susan LaCroix, and together with my beautiful daughter, Julie, this way, we would like to welcome you to Sunday Stamping with Susan and Julie. This is actually part two. So if you want to go back and watch Julie's, if you haven't watched hers yet, her project is gorgeous, and you're going to have a lot of fun. All right. So as we have been kind of, if not outright saying it, we're leaving to go on a cruise, and part of the reason that we're going is that Julie and Jim will be celebrating 25 years.
Yes, in just like a week, a week
Yeah,
from now,
yeah.
a little over a week, but I can't believe it's been 25 years. It's so crazy.
Right? Because this today is the 28th of September. We're still in September.
For a couple more days. Yep.
For a few more days. Yeah. So it is coming up. So, but we're going to have a lot of fun. We're all just really excited. We're going to catch a Broadway show the night before. I mean, we did catch Broadway.
It's like future past tense. Like
There you go.
at the time
There
of
you go.
filming, we haven't done any of these things yet, but
No, not yet, but
by
we
the
will
time you
be.
see it, we'll be back home again.
There you go. There you go. Anyway, before I just put my foot in my mouth anymore and get myself all twisted around date wise, I'm going to flip to my desktop. If you saw part one, you realize that this is a stamp along with Susan and Julie this week, and we have posted our measurements. So if you haven't cut yet, you can always cut and come back and watch them again.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be fun. All right, I'm going to my desktop, and Julie will go to her desktop as well. All right, so we are using an online exclusive called Gathering Together. This is the suite, and it has a bundle, and it has designer series paper. It has gems. It has linen thread. So a lot. There is a lot you can do with this suite. I haven't had it all that long, and so I don't really have a whole lot to share. But let's take a look at this suite. I can't decide which is my favorite component of this because I love the font of this
Mhm.
stamp set. It's a cling, one of the last of its kind. So we're enjoying that for those of us who really like red rubber. It's got some leaf images, and it's got a little mushroom and an acorn and a little cluster of berries. It's got this little grid, and then this, I don't even know what that is. It's a little texture piece, I guess.
Yeah.
But many thanks. Thankful for you. Your friendship means the world to me. Expressing heartfelt gratitude and gather. So it has 13 stamps. And I swear I'm using just about all of them. These are the dies. And aren't these something? I mean, they are something. You've got these huge leaves, an oak leaf and a maple leaf that you can do some stitching on. You could just die cut them. Then the other leaves and berries and acorn and mushroom, those you could die cut those as well. So, and that's exactly what I did for my project. I just took a bunch of leaves and stuff and I just stamped and die cut. So I have a pile of them, and I'll pick some out to put on my project. But there will be several. So um, if you're using this particular bundle and you haven't done that yet, you can always hit pause and do it. Or you can die cut them out of the designer series paper because I think, well, let's look at this paper. And maybe not, maybe I'm wrong. Do you know, Julie?
I don't want to tell you you're wrong, but I don't think
I'm wrong then.
I don't
Yeah.
I don't think it
Oh,
coordinates, does it? I don't know what it like that. There's one
so,
right there on the sheet in your right hand that looks like it could coordinate with one of the dies. Like up
well,
Cajun Craze, sort of smaller leaf.
here.
Looks like maybe it goes with the die. The bottom right die on the bottom right corner of your
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Now that I've said all that. So Laurel, I have
Usually
this
when
in
they
my,
die cut, they leave plenty of room around them, and these
yes,
are more just like collages, but they're so pretty.
that's what I realized is after I said that, I thought, oh, I don't think so. But anyway, so the designer series paper is 12 by 12. I've cut it down to 6 by 6 to help show you. But the A side or the front is has some foil in it. And it's so pretty. Every one of these designs does. Now the B side does not, but there's just as pretty. You could use these for a lot of different things. So what's interesting is kind of the background might be a little bit different, or the color of the leaves. Like this one is has a white background with Cajun craze and basic beige and early espresso leaves. This one looks like it has, I don't know if those are supposed to be leaves, probably. And then the back side is this pretty plaid. And this has more color. This has some crushed curry in there and some old olive, Cajun craze. Um, what else is in here? Early espresso, gold. Mm-hmm. And this plaid is so pretty. And early espresso that has, I know you can't see it on camera, but it does have, it looks like the holly, the little berries are all through this one. And this, I love this because it has a basic beige background. I'm using this
Hmm.
piece on my card, um, along with some crushed curry, Cajun craze, and early espresso. And then this is old olive in gold stripes and some wood grained with early espresso in there. Okay, and then it has the linen thread, and I'll show you the leaves in just a minute. Um, so there's early espresso and old olive that you can use to stitch the big leaves if you so choose. And then we have these gems. And these gems are the Cajun craze and gold dots. So basically it's Cajun craze and it has some gold flecking in there. Like almost every one of these looks different from its neighbor because of the nature of the beast, I guess. Okay. So Julie was talking about these on her video. So I brought these out during hers. But you can die cut out. So I did this one in pecan pie, and then I stitched it with a needle and some of the thread. If you don't want to bother, because it is a little time consuming, and if you're not used to embroidering or sewing, it's going to take you a while. So instead, you can also just take a marker and do some faux stitching. So I used the early espresso dark blend, and I used the bullet point and just followed the veins and did it.
Love that idea.
I missed a stitch here. Yep. So anyway, whichever way you want to do it will work, or you don't have to use them at all. All right, let's look at my measurements. So there they are. And so what I did is I am using a basic beige card base, 8.5 by 11. It's scored at 4 1/4. Sounds familiar, right, Julie? I have a
It's
piece of
actually, I just realized 5.5 by 8.5.
oh, yes, it is. But I did. This should
But
be
since you
fun.
haven't shared it yet, all of the measurements will be right when you share it.
Absolutely, they will. 5.5. Oh, jeez. Didn't even pay attention, just typed away here. So then my next piece is some early espresso cardstock, 4 inches by 5 1/4. And that's going to be a layering piece. And then I brought out some designer series paper. So I realized I have 3 different measurements for that. So let me explain. Um, so the first one is 2 inches by 5 inches. Like Julie, our measurements are very similar. It's crazy. And then, oh, there it is. And then I have a piece of this designer series paper, the B side of one of the leaves. And that is 2 inches by 3.5. Then I have a piece of this piece again, 1 inch by 5.5, and that's going to go on the inside. So those are the 3 pieces of designer series paper. To go along with that, I have a piece of crushed curry, which one is this one? 2.5 by 3 inches is this little guy here. Then I did a punched circle, and this is going to be for my greeting and my focal point. And then as I mentioned, I just took a whole bunch of leaves that I stamped and die cut in a little acorn.
Oh, those
So
are
we'll
pretty.
figure
Did
out
you
how those are
stamp
going to go.
on Berry Vanilla or Basic Beige?
Basic beige.
Okay, I like that.
Thanks. Okay, so those are my pieces right there. So
It'd be a
I
really
am
pretty
ready
cake.
to get started. Julie, are you ready? You want to show us what you're going to do?
Yeah, I will
Mhm.
show you really quickly the product I'm going to use. And I decided to use that Traditions of Christmas suite. We just shared this one a week or two ago, so I won't go into a lot of detail, but just in case you haven't seen it, this gorgeous paper is 12 by 12 and has gold foil on it as well. It's got really great colors, Secret Sea, Real Red, Old Olive, some Pool Party, a little pink in there too. And of course that gold. It is just dripping with Christmas. So gorgeous. I'm going to use some of the sparkling sequins. I don't think I'm going to use any, but we got the shiny red ribbon as part of this suite. And this is the one that has two different bundles, the traditional label dies, which I'm going to use, the dies for my focal point, and then the Christmas greenery. I'm planning to use the bouquet stamp with the two-step images and the die to cut that out on my card. So I got my pieces ready to go, and I can't wait to see how these cards turn out.
Awesome. You know, Julie, I almost used that when we did yours.
I love it.
I do too. All right, so let's get going with this. Let me get some of these things out of the way. So let's start with putting our piece on the inside and get that done. Let's turn it so that it's right side up. Okay, there we go. So this is going to go just along that edge. And I'll try to go slow since I have a lot of stuff already die cut. And boy, I can't wait. I love it when y'all share what you've done. So we would love it if you would share it with us too, what you're making.
Yes.
How many of you have this week? I know well, we haven't asked it. This is an online exclusive, so I don't know how many of you actually have it. But I'm pretty excited about it. Of course, I love fall. It's kind of my favorite time. All right,
There
so
are
this is,
just so many new products. Like I feel like I haven't had a lot of time to play with everything yet. We're just
I
getting
agree.
started.
We are. We are. And it's the end of September. I was like, hurry, hurry, hurry. All right, so let me go ahead and put this along here. It would help if I put it on straight. All right, let's then grab our crushed curry. And you know what I was supposed to do? But it's too late. I'm not going to worry about it now. I'm going to just leave a little bit. Oh, no, this is going down here. So this is going up here. Oh my, I think I need to change my blade. All right, so I'm going to put this one down. I guess this is like color blocking.
Yeah, I would say so.
Oh, got it.
What's wrong?
I was supposed to tie a big bow around here, but too late. It's already stuck down there. So we're gonna we'll make this work. All right, so this guy is gonna come up here. Well, actually, I think I'm gonna put him down here. First, I'm gonna do a little banner cut just for a little interest. And I think what I'm gonna do, no, I'm just gonna continue on my merry way. Don't you hate when you do that, Julie? Forget an element.
Oh, yeah. You could still add the twine and just not have it wrapped around.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All right. Well, I was gonna stamp all these leaves, but I don't think so. I think I'm not going to now.
You
All
were
right, so
gonna,
I'm going to, pardon?
what were you gonna do?
I was going to stamp a bunch of the leaves just to show them. It's that
Oh,
distinguished kind of stamp, but I already showed them. And I just die cut them out. So those are the ones I've chosen for my stash. So I like the texture the distinguished stamping gives it.
distinctive.
Distinctive. What did I say?
Distinguished.
I need a vacation. We just got back, but I need a vacation.
Well, we haven't left yet, so you need the vacation that we're about to take, and then
And then I'll need
next
another.
week you're gonna be on it because you're gonna be so rested.
Yeah, we'll see. All right. So a big old gather right here in the center. And besides the leaves, that's it. So this is going to go right about there. And then I will have like a double bow, I think, at the top. I punched another one in case I needed it. So now we get to layer, and I'm going to put this up with some dimensionals. All right. So now we can start to arrange our leaves. We can tuck some of them behind. And we can have this one. We'll put a little dimensional under there. If we want, we can have our early espresso kind of coming out. This coming off the corner. Okay. I don't know because I don't like the fact that they're on the same. So we're gonna do a little switcheroony here. Oh, okay. So Jules, how are you coming?
Good, good, good. I'm adding embellishments.
Wow, you're done already.
I had my focal image already stamped and die cut, just like you did. So
Okay. See, this will work. Uh, No. Meanwhile, I'm trying to arrange my leaves. Okay.
I'm surprised
Let's,
you're not using an odd number.
I know, that's what I realized I should have done.
You could just do 5. You could leave one off.
Well, this is a little acorn, so I might do something different with him. My intent was to have it like falling leaves kind of a thing.
Mm, I love that.
That one's already on there, so it's going to have to stay. Okay. I just was die cutting and, stamping and just having fun. Didn't even really look at the count, but that's all right.
I love the idea of just making up a bunch of like leaves and elements so that they're just ready to go and you're
Yeah. Yeah. I think you're going to kind of go on here. Just a little acorn, or it could go on the inside. It's going to go on. No, it's not. It's going to go here. I can't make up my mind.
no.
So I'm just going to do it. I would love to have had some gold acorns. Wouldn't that have been pretty?
Oh, yes.
But that's all right. I'm glad I didn't take the time to stamp. We'd be here all night.
Excuse me. Oh,
Oh, bless you, bless you, bless you, bless
oh
you.
goodness.
All right. We're going to grab our. Nope, nope, those aren't them. What did I do with them? Nope, that is them. Right? Streak dots?
Which
Yeah,
ones?
streak dots. That's what goes with this sweet, right?
No, it's the Cajun Crazy Gold. I think the streaked dots go with Autumn Toile, but you can use any embellishments on any card.
You can. I want that because I've got the Cajun. All right. You are such a fast stamper.
I am, yeah.
And that's okay. Some days I am, and some days I'm not.
It's always hard doing a stamp along because I have to really consciously think about like slowing down and not go or trying to incorporate like other things so that there's time for people to catch up.
Yep, yep, yep. Well, I'm just struggling with this bow today. I don't know why it's doing this, but it is giving me fits. Okay. Switching gears. I was trying to do a double bow and it's just not working. So
Oh,
I'm doing a single one. I was trying to make up for the fact that I didn't wrap it around.
it's okay. I don't think it like it once you stick it on there, I don't
Yeah.
think it affects the overall vibe of the card to have it wrapped around or not. Like,
Yeah, that's true. So, Julie, I'm going to ask you something.
yeah.
Have you started your Christmas shopping yet?
Have I started my Christmas shopping yet? Actually, kind of.
Yeah?
We were somewhere with the kids and they were like, "Oh, I kind of want to get this. I kind of want to get that." And they were like, "But I don't really want to spend the money." And I was like, "I'll put it away for Christmas."
They're at that age.
So, I mean, if they're like really small things, um, I I can't wait till we get to the point where I can just be like, for Christmas, we're taking you on a winter break trip. And we like, I don't know, just the buying and the wrapping and the expectations. Like, I just look forward to getting beyond that and having the focus just be on being
Yeah.
together.
Well, we were able to do that one year when we went to the Caribbean with the
Yes.
guys.
Yeah.
That was a fun, fun trip. All right. Now, let's find where we want to put these bad boys. We can put one maybe down here. And we can put one up here. And let's take a little guy, maybe down here. Phew, finally.
It's so pretty. I love all the colors.
I think it needs a few more leaves. I may do something
You,
about that.
you think it needs a few more leaves?
So here's a project we did for Hostess Club.
Oh, I love that.
I just layered a piece of the designer series paper there. I love this striped olive and gold. Stamped a little mushroom and put one of the little one gems up here. So when you open the card, you got a little gem. So
Nice.
though that's it. That was the only sample I had, and I just ran out of time and couldn't make any more.
Oh, they're
So,
so lovely, Bill. I really think you've showcased the suite nicely.
well, thanks. Here we could do this.
There you go. Don't cover
Oh,
up
I'm
the
gonna.
pretty card.
Well, thanks. I'm gonna flip my camera.
Well, let's
Um,
flip over to my desktop and I'll show my projects.
ooh. Oh, Julie, that's beautiful.
I did. I went a little rogue because I overlapped my pieces, and I thought that the 4 by 5 1/4 was for the. Oh, I'm sorry. I just had an alarm go off. Um,
Oh, you thought it was for the inside. Yes.
yes, I thought it was for the inside. I'm now at an angle. There we go.
But you know what?
Um,
It's okay.
So
I
I
think
put it
it's
on the inside and then I've just got the original card base that's
yeah.
sticking out. I used the new ephemera pack with the gold greetings for my
Oh,
sentiment. So that was pretty easy. But I did pre-stamp the flower and I did the two-step stamping and die cut that and I added the sequins. I think I'm gonna run out of the gold ones first because I
uh-huh.
just always reach for the gold sequins. That is definitely um
Oh,
my favorite of the package.
well, it's a beautiful card, Julie. I
Thank
really like
you.
it.
Well,
Yeah, I
let's turn
did.
the camera around. Are you ready? And we'll
I
show off our
am.
cards together.
Yeah. There we
Mhm.
go. Oh, here they are. I just I love the suite.
Yes, and what a great layout. I'm so happy that we could stamp together and sometimes, I get stuck in the same layouts over and over again. So having somebody give me measurements and then like just thinking outside of my regular box really helps to stretch me. So thank you for this layout and this card.
Well, it's my pleasure. It was fun to come together and do. So, like I said, I just did a bunch of leaves and I just was like, okay, I can just keep on going here and just cover the whole thing up. So, well, I hope you've enjoyed this. And again, if you like the video, like the card, give us a thumbs up, please. And as Julie always says, don't if you don't want to miss a single episode of Sunday Stamping with Susan and Julie, please join our channels. We'll have the information in there. I think we do in our description.
Yep,
I
I'm
think
sure we do.
I'm sure we do.
And there's a little subscribe button too somewhere on the screen.
Somewhere on
And
the
at the
screen.
end, there's always a subscribe button at the end.
Awesome. All right. Well, we're going to be very rested for next Sunday. So
Yes.
on it. Until next Sunday, Stamping with Susan and Julie. Have a wonderful week, everybody. We'll
Yep.
talk to you soon.
Bye,
Love you.
everybody. Bye, Mom.
Bye.
Love you.